So yeah, guys, I think the soft top turned out pretty well. It really changed the look of the car. So glad y'all want this car on your channel. It's a good looking car now, huh?
Heck yeah, dude. Looking good.
Yeah, man. It looks good. Your bumper looks terrible. Is that an oil stain on your driveway?
Oh, it's probably just condensation from his AC.
No.
Does your Miata even have AC?
I don't know, does your Miata have AC?
Yeah, I don't have a Miata.
Alright, yeah, it's an oil leak, and my AC does not work. But we will be fixing both of those things. But we fixed the soft top. I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely 180 to look at this car. Step one of many to get this thing head turn worthy. So if you're anything like me, all you want to do is get started. You want to turn your little Miata into the fastest Miata out there. Take it from me, if you're going to restore a Miata and you're in the same spot I am, time to replace the seals.
So what's on the shopping list? Alright, for the seal job we got the cast O-ring, also known as the cam angle sensor. Our crankshaft seal, also known as the front main, both our intake and our exhaust camshaft seals. And since we'll be in there anyway, we're gonna go ahead and replace the water pump as well as do a timing belt kit replacement. And then you're running the mill tune-up, all the fluids and plugs and plug wires.
I also intend on replacing all of the hoses, which we all know can be pretty pricey. But believe it or not, while I was cleaning out the trunk, I found the Holy Grail. Brand new in the package, OEM Mazda hose kit. Can't believe it. Saves me a ton of money, which we get to spend on other cool stuff, like
The fun stuff.
My first thing first is the wheels, which I have decided on the Koenig hexaforms in the 15 by 7.5, and these are the 35 millimeter offset. So pretty stoked about that. I'm going for the matte bronze, and that's because I think we're gonna go for a gunmetal gray wrap, which I think will look super clean with the bronze. In this same phase, we'll be getting the Skunk 2 Pro ST coilovers. Super stoked about this. I'm gonna see how low I can get it without having any sort of clearance issues. May end up having to roll the fenders, which I think will give it a really clean look and good stance, especially with the wider tires.
so. With the build plan set in place, ready to order some parts, which we'll be ordering Monday of next week. So excited. It's only a matter of time before they get here, and we'll have plenty of videos on the installs and see how much we can turn around this ugly little car. Now, as for the bumper, which Austin clearly called me out on, I'm gonna have to take some time. That's a little bottom of the priority for me right now. It's getting all of the big expensive stuff out of the way, and we'll knock out things as we go. The soft top install, wanted to touch on that real quick. There's a lot of information out there on how to do it, but I've seen a lot of people skip a few things that can make it a lot easier. One of those things is taking out the seats. It's a small car, you got no room to work with as is. Remove those seats and it's like,
Look at all this floor space. So we do aerobics in here. So many activities.
totally worth it. Here's a quick tutorial on how to remove your seats in an Miata. If you don't know, it's super easy.
Okay, start by taking your top off.
Giggity.
Grab yourself a 14 millimeter socket, then tilt your seat all the way forward. To tilt your seat forward, use the adjustment lever on the side of the seat located here. Just pull it up and let the seat go all the way forward. Then slide your seat all the way forward. This will expose the two rear mounting bolts for the seat, both of which are 14 millimeter. The adjustment handle is located right underneath the seat. Next to it, you will see the two front mounting bolts for the seat, which are also 14 millimeter. And those are the only bolts you need to remove in order to take your seat out. Easy. So carefully remove those bolts. I started at the front, then I slid the seat forward and took out the remaining rear bolts. Once you got all those out, you can just lift the seat up vertically and remove it from the car. Just be careful not to scratch anything. And just look at all that room you have to work with. Makes it much easier to do any interior job, especially replacing the soft top. So much space. Wow. Wow. All right, to put them back in, it's the exact same thing, just in the reverse order. Place the seat into the car, line up your bolt holes. You'll kind of feel it lock into place. Just give it a quick shove to make sure it's seated properly. Then mount your seats with the four mounting bolts. I started with the rear, then moved the seat all the way to the back, and finished in the front. Now you're done.
Another thing, highly recommended to have two people. If you got no friends like me, you can call your mom, like I did. Thanks, Mom. So we got the soft top taken care of. We actually took it off the car, brought it in the house because we live in Texas and it's ridiculously hot. Pro tip, definitely helps. Just take the frame off. If you want to see a more in-depth tutorial on that, I am offering anyone in the North Texas area free installation as long as you let me make a tutorial on it. for these guys. I did not get a ton of footage out of the one that I did on mine, mainly because I didn't know what I was doing yet. But it's not as hard as you think. Don't be intimidated. It only took about 4 hours, and that was like with the learning curve. I also did a quick engine bay detail, nothing crazy, just a quick wash, and I can go over that, the steps I took and things like that. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, I'll do a super wash on an engine bay. It's not difficult, nothing to be intimidated by. It really does just kind of give your car a clean feel and helps you identify leaks, which is why I did it. So whenever I do the seal kit install, I can figure out what's going on. Make sure everything is a-okay. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future going forward. Do you want more tutorials? Do you want me to spend too much money on this car and see how badass we can make it? Yeah, what are you looking for? And if you're in the middle of building your project car, share some details. What are some things you wish you knew along the way? Help me, help you, help everyone. Extremely excited to announce that the parts are ordered. We got the tires, the wheels, and the coilovers ordered. Oh! They'll be here any minute, right? No, wrong. Probably about a week or so. But until next time, I'll be sitting at this door waiting for them.